The second round of the MRF Fiesta ST Trophy would see the cars heading home to M Sport, of course, where they were built for the start of the Malcolm Wilson Rally, and some snowy, challenging stages lay in wait for the crews. Winner at round one, Zach Hughes leads the crews away with Bobby Mitchell and David Kelly close on his heels behind. Over the first couple of stages here in the snowy north, it will be Bobby Mitchell and Shannon Turnbull leading the way. They get through the stages without any issues, but only just narrowly missing a car that had crashed just in front of them on the stage. They end the morning loop with a 3-second lead.
Yeah, it's quite exciting. So looking at the DVD and you kind of think you know what the stage is going to be like, and then it snows overnight. So first stage, just getting used to conditions, mega slippy, loads of cars off, just trying to kind of avoid them. There was a car right in the middle of the road coming down one of the streets, and trying to get past that, the brakes were locking up and everything. So managed to squeeze that. Second stage started to feel a bit grippier, going quite well, and then caught the car in front. Unfortunately, didn't pull over, so lost 15 seconds, literally just kind of following to the hairpins. Third stage, a lot grippier, a lot faster, so going quite well. And then no idea what Grisdale was going to be like. So
yeah, well, I think the snow's stopped now, so Grisdale might be a little bit better.
Yeah, could be quite exciting one as well. So
for Zach Hughes and Tom Wood, winners last time out, of course, it will be second. They'd be happy to just get through the stages considering these awful conditions. So second place will be a welcomed position to be fighting from at this point.
Everything going okay this morning, Zach?
Yeah. I mean, it's probably the same as everyone else, but it's really slippy. There's cars off in every corner. It really is carnage, to be honest. I mean, yeah, all we've done is knock the rear bumper off so far, so we're doing quite well, really. I am happy just to be here at the moment. I know Bobby's a few seconds up on us. I actually think David Kelly as well is up on us. But I'm just quite happy to be here at the moment. When it turns a little bit greener and a little bit less white, I might start pushing then.
David Kelly and Jerry Hughes would make a slightly cautious start, understandably so. After the snow fell on the early stages, they didn't back off too much though, crucially, ending the morning with third, just 21 seconds back from Hughes.
Yeah, no, everything's going good for us this morning. We're just getting into the feel of it, and it's a wee bit slippy out there, so we're not taking no big chances. But we found everything was good in the first two stages. The third stage we found we're a wee bit slow, but we were kind of more cautious and wanted to get through it and didn't want to take any chances. Like a lot of cars off in the second stage, so we were glad to be through it.
A puncture in the second stage of the day would lose Elliot Stafford and Lewis Sims some time. But with the tricky conditions, they didn't seem to be too much slower than the others. On the leaderboard, they end stage 3, 51 seconds back from Kelly.
Very slippy. We got a puncture in the second stage, so we dropped a little bit of time. Just taking it easy and trying to get to the finish today, I think.
Did you have to drive far on the puncher?
Probably most of the way, I'd say. Could probably say quarter of the way in. There's no point in stopping and changing. It was that slippy. It was probably more of a hazard to stop. So we just carried on and got to the finish.
Steve Allman-Smith and Max Freeman, meanwhile, joined the championship on this round, planning indeed to contest the full season after missing the first round, the Cambrian. A lack of experience on gravel was going to take some time to settle in, but what about snow? Fifth place for now.
Yeah, it's been going well. Starting off really steady, just taking it easy, get used to everything. Just very slow through the first stage, and then just picking it up stage by stage.
It's your first event in the forest in the ST, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm pretty much a novice in the forest, and did one little short event in the Fiesta on a single day track day.
And it would be the first time on these kind of stages, particularly in these kind of conditions, for Wesley Guilford and Mark Townsend. They were taking things steady, ending the morning in 6th place on our Fiesta ST Trophy leaderboard. Frustratingly though for them, they wouldn't make it out in the afternoon, retiring the car in service.
A bit rough really, a bit of a shock this morning with all the snow, and we're just sort of tiptoeing, trying to get through the stage a little bit. First time on really wet shale, and obviously first time on snow, so it's a bit of a shock really. But yeah, we're okay, we're getting through it, struggling with traction, but we're getting there.
So with the morning stages complete, everyone's eyes on stalks out there on the stages. The results, or the leaderboard at least, at this stage is looking like this. On to the afternoon stages then here at the Malcolm Wilson Rally, and the attrition would be high in the Fiesta ST Trophy. We lose Elliot Stafford and Lewis Sim from the results when they stop in stage 7. It would also be an early end for David Kelly and Jerry Hughes, retiring just a little earlier in stage 4. And things would take a turn for the worse for Bobby Mitchell and Shannon Turnbull. After some great pace all day in these conditions, their rally comes to an end before the final stage with a fuel leak. So all of that drama means that there would be just 2 contenders this weekend fighting for those top spots, meaning second place for Steve Allman-Smith and Max Freeman. A good result for their championship, knowing that the conditions on future rounds couldn't possibly be any worse. But for this weekend, it would be victory number 2 for this man, Zach Hughes. Tom Wood alongside, unaware of any problems for the others as they were running ahead on the road, but the pair pushed right until the end, as we are starting to expect from them, taking victory by a very comfortable margin by the end of the day. So confirmation there then of victory here for Zach and Tom. Another haul of points to add to their 2019 championship title fight.
Yeah, it's been a real perfect day, to be honest, especially as far as the ST Trophy is concerned. Yeah, we were down a little bit after the first loop of stages, took it steady in the snow. Real push on the afternoon loop. I think we did 20 seconds on Bobby in 2 stages, so that was a fantastic pair of stages for me. It set us up for the rest of the rally as well, so we just breezed the last couple of stages. And
yeah, it looked like it was going to be a good battle with Bobby, but I think he's had a fuel problem or something along the way.
I have heard a rumour. I didn't actually know that until I pulled up here, so I went out all guns blazing through Greystoke there without realising that he hadn't actually left service area.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's the way it needs to go. Congratulations, mate, well done.
Thank you very much.
Second place in Fiesta ST, Stephen, well done.
Yeah, great start, first event. Slippy conditions, and yeah, it's been great.
A little bit different to the Isle of Man.
Very different. The first 2 stages, I felt like I was learning to drive. Yeah, it's very different.
And he's coming over for the rest of the championship?
Yeah, I hope to do all the rest of the events. It's a shame I missed the Cambrian, but yeah, I hope to do all the others.
Round 2 of the MRF Fiesta ST Trophy here in the BTRDA Rally Series would be the Malcolm Wilson Rally, and it would be the second time out in the Castrol Prize Drive car for James Giddings, Perida Davies alongside for this weekend, and the morning stages would go very much in their favour, leading the R2 Cup with a 10-second advantage. That lead, however, wouldn't last into the afternoon despite some heroic efforts in difficult conditions. A small clutch issue would cause a bit of concern. Not losing them too much time though, they managed the rally and end the event with a strong 3rd place in the R2 Cup, proving that they had the pace and the endurance on unfamiliar stages too.
How was your day being in the Castrol Prize Drive car?
Not too bad at all. We've got a good 3rd result, so quite happy with that, to be honest, considering how slippery the conditions were this morning. I thought it was going to be, I thought we'd be slightly lower down the field, but it's not the case. So,
a few clutch issues are here.
Yeah, I think we had a bit of a pipe that was leaking some fluid. So, but yeah, we were sort of going around that. Once we were on the stage and the car was going, it was going fine. So, yeah, not much we could do about that.